He drove to work the same way every morning. 23 minutes on good days, 31 when traffic slowed. The route never changed. Neither did what filled the silence. Conversations. Not real ones, rehearsed ones. His mind would pick someone, a manager, a colleague, sometimes his brother. It would invent a scenario, a criticism, a slight, a request that sounded reasonable but carried weight underneath. Then he would script his response. The first version was always too soft. He would let them walk over him. So he would revise it, make it sharper, more direct. But then it sounded defensive, aggressive. So he would soften it again, find the balance. By the time he arrived at work, he had prepared 17 responses to a conversation that had not happened. Most of them never did. The office was quiet, predictable. People kept their heads down. Disagreements were rare. When they occurred, they were brief, cordial. He sat at his desk, answered emails, attended meetings, spoke when required. The day moved without incident. But on a drive home, the rehearsals would begin again. Something someone said in passing, a look, a tone. He would replay it, dissect it, prepare for the follow-up that might come tomorrow, or next week, or never. Lunch breaks were the same. He would sit alone, eat quietly, his mind elsewhere, running through scenarios, building defenses for accusations no one had made, preparing clarifications for misunderstandings that had not occurred. The scripts were detailed. Opening line, counter-argument, de-escalation, exit strategy. He knew how each conversation could unfold, every possible branch, every response. He had mapped it all out, years of this. One afternoon, a colleague approached his desk, not hostile, not confrontational, just a request. Can you send me that file from last week? I think I might need to reference it. Simple. But the phrasing, I think I might need to reference it. That could mean something. Maybe she thought his work was incomplete. Maybe she was checking up on him. Maybe this was the opening to a larger conversation about his competence. He had 17 responses prepared. Not for this exact situation, but close enough. He could adapt. He knew what to say if she questioned him, knew how to deflect, knew how to clarify without sounding defensive. He opened his mouth. Nothing came. The scripts did not fit. She was not accusing him. She was not testing him. She was asking for a file. He stood there. She waited. Sure, he said. I'll send it now. 4 words. She nodded, walked away. The interaction lasted 10 seconds. He sat back down, sent the file. The rest of the day continued as it always did. That evening, on the drive home, he felt the familiar pull, his mind reaching for a scenario, someone who might say something tomorrow, a situation that could arise. He began constructing the conversation. Then he stopped, not deliberately, not as a decision. He just noticed the road ahead, the hum of the engine, the silence in the car. No one was speaking. No conflict was coming. He let the quiet sit. It felt strange at first, empty, like something was missing, but he did not feel it. He drove the rest of the way without imagining a single argument. The next morning, the silence returned. Not permanent, not complete, but longer than before. He still caught himself scripting, preparing, running through potential conflicts. But now, sometimes, he noticed. And when he noticed, he stopped. Not always, not every time, but enough. The rehearsals began to thin. The scripts faded. The conversation he had prepared for still did not happen. Nothing changed at work. Nothing changed at home. But the drive became quieter, and the quiet, slowly, stopped feeling like a problem.